Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Now you're going to guess by the title what the topic is. F1 2015 has been announced. It hasn't been released, it's been announced by Codemasters. Basically what they've done is they're saying we're making it, which they have, and they've basically told us it's going to be on PS4, we know, and they've basically told us it's out in June, which is halfway through the season, which is pretty pointless because all we're going to get is the Asian races, and by then we will have known that Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg will have won the championship. Good work, Codemasters. So, I've been away for the last few days because I have had tonsillitis and I've been ill, so I haven't been really motivated to make videos. But I'm going to do this video because I've just seen what Codemasters announced, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because I dare say if you go onto your sub boxes, if you're subscribed to me, you're probably subscribed to the other ones, and I dare say Arava, Ben Daly, Tim at Marduk, let's go for some others, Alex Afro, Ryan L83 have probably made videos as well. You know, they've probably all made videos, so it's pretty pointless me making a video about that. So what I'm going to tell you is what F1 2015 have released, why it's probably going to flop. Let's be honest, all it's going to be is next gen. They have to add decent implementations of what we've asked. I'm not going to say that the game is going to be dreadful now, but what I'm going to say is probably going to disappoint you. You've looked at the screenshots and everyone has said how amazing it looks. You go back to F1 2014, we all said, wow, this game looks amazing, it looks so fresh and new. These are not actual in-game footage clips, guys. Just so you know, when you turn on your next-gen console or your PC, you are not going to be seeing these amazing cinematic shots from what you are seeing in the game. There is one image, which is a long shot, I believe, of, I can't think what, it might be Sochi. I didn't look at it close enough to figure out what track it was. But there's a long shot of a track. That is probably the only one you're going to see, because when a race starts up, it will cut through them cinematic shots. Apart from that, you're not going to have the angles on the pit stops, you're not going to have the close-up ranges. What you're going to see is the in-game footage, and you're going to see that. I know there's a new replay system, and I'm looking forward to that immensely. That will hopefully make league racing highlights a lot easier, because F101's coming back, and I would like to do something like that, and it would make my life so much easier if I had that in there. But it's not that that's the important detail. They're basically, all they've done is announce that they're making the game, it's released in June, and it's on PS4 and Xbox One. Apart from that, it's nothing really special. Until even a trailer, the only time I will be excited for this game is when they announce something amazing, like they say, custom helmet designs are in the new game. Yay. That's something I want to wait for. Once they announce something important and big, then I will get excited. But I'm not going to get excited because Codemasters have said, we're releasing this game and we're putting a few features in. They're adding 2014 cars, which is absolutely pointless. I don't understand why they're doing that. Why did I buy F1 2014 Codemasters? Please tell me that. I'd love to ask you, but obviously you wouldn't reply to me because you don't like constructive criticism, which is a fact. Every time someone criticises them and they say, okay, we're going to go and change this, they never do anything. There's never been an update for an F1 game. Everyone said how many issues there are, and the major issue you need to fix is bugs and glitches where you have penalties for stupid things and all this. Codemasters need to not just make their game look sexy and lovely and graphically pleasing, they need to fix it so it's a game that we can all continue playing. I've said this in multiple videos, and I dare say someone in the comments is going to go, oh, you're being stupid, oh, it's going to be a lovely game. Stop blowing smoke up their arses. Focus on the fact that they have had failures in the past. F1 2013 is dreadful, 2012 is meh, 2010 is only good because you get to be in the paddock. Apart from that, the game is slow, boring, and has the reaction speed of a dying camel. But yeah, apart from that, it should be a pretty solid game. I'd love to know your opinions. Obviously, many of you are going to be F1 fans, so you're going to look at the game and go, you know what? I think this can be fantastic. It's going to be a world beater. But when you turn it on and play it for the first time, you're going to go on career mode, you're going to do one race, and you're going to say, was that it? The major issue with F1 is it's the same thing every year, and it's the same tracks, and we're going to continue. But hopefully, I'm praying, I'm saying these things at the moment, but I will make a video of me personally apologising to Codemasters if the game comes out, it is perfect, and I am still playing it in January of 2016. If I am still playing that game in January 2016 frequently and enjoying it and making it still feel fresh, I will apologise to Codemasters. But I can guarantee you, when the game is released in June, it will probably be successful until the end of the season. That is a major issue. I'd much rather have not had an F1 2014. The rubbish that they've come out with F1 2014, I would much rather have preferred a game to have been made and released this month. Sod 2014, because you're clearly putting the cards in there anyway. 2014 is a way to take money from us, let's be honest. They've taken money from every F1 YouTuber, everyone who watches Arava. Let's say everyone who watches Arava, Team Marduk and Into the Barrier. They've got subscriber bases of well over 50,000 subscribers for Ben and Into the Barrier, and I believe Arava's over 20 to 30 between that range. From what I know, I don't check their sub bases that often. But from what I know, that's 20,000 people. We'll say about 20,000 because a lot of people might watch them twice, and some people might not even own the game. So we're going to take a rough estimate of 20,000 people from there, plus casual fans who don't use YouTube. So we'll say about 30 to 40,000 people. They've basically taken their money and given them a game that is 2014 and wrapped it. Ready? This is the good bit. And now on the new game, they're going to charge 50 quid, and get this, they're going to give you the same features that you have just paid 30 quid for on your old console. Because you have spent extra money on a console that works a lot quicker, a lot nicer, and is the new console, they've decided why not just chuck this in. Codemasters have been stupid in the way they've dealt with this situation. They can say all they like, and they're going to get people who are going to ask them like mad, because they seem to think getting replied to by Codemasters is the way that life works. Oh, I've been replied to by Codemasters on Twitter. That clearly means that my life is worth something. No, it doesn't. What you need to understand is Codemasters are going to appeal to a few people. This is how people. But if you're like me and you actually see sense in the world, you actually understand. I keep thinking, I just thought that am I Russell Brand? I'm not Russell Brand. I'm somebody who's actually looking at the simple things here and going, you know what, they've made a complete knob up. And if I was at Codemasters, I would have said to them, you know what, stupid idiots, why would you make a game and then make a brand new game and then add on? That's like making, let's put this in perspective, let's say the purpose of the game, Borderlands 1. Ready? Let's go Borderlands 1. Let's say they make it, I just thought, I don't know why I thought Borderlands, ready? Borderlands 1, ready? They then release Borderlands 2, but say, you know what? Let's put all of Borderlands 1 on Borderlands 2. So anyone who's bought both games has for no reason bought Borderlands 1. How about, get this, you make one game, get people to wait, and then add it in there. Project Cars is a good example of, I think that game's going to be successful. Why? Because they've pushed it back so far that if it's bad, then they're a dreadful company and should shut down. The further a game is pushed back, it means more time that's being spent on it. Having a game pushed back 6 months is only a bad thing for one person, and that's the person who wants to play the game. Would you rather complain on Twitter that, oh my god, you pushed the game back to May, that's dreadful, oh, you should be hung, drawn and quartered? Or would you rather open your game up, look at it, put it in, play it, 2 minutes later, I'm bored now. Oh my Christ, that doesn't even... People don't think, and this is why F1 2014, people are still playing it. People are still playing it for leagues, that's it. Does anyone play it casually? There's people who are doing YouTube on it still. I've got 2 episodes of Village Journey left to do, and for God's life of me, I cannot be bothered to sit through a 50% race and record a video when all I have to do is sit on my PS4 and play FIFA, and I'll get so much more enjoyment. I can play Football Manager, and it's not just motorsport games. I can play Gran Turismo, and I'll have much more fun on there. And the social aspect on F1 is so bad. Connections are bad. You get taken out so often. F1 as a sport, I love it. I love F1 as a sport. I went away for the weekend of the Australian Grand Prix, and I woke up at 5 o'clock every morning, and I was on holiday. That's how much I love the sport. I love F1 and I love football, and people have asked me, oh, do you love football more? Well, I probably do love football more because I was brought up with it and I'm relatively new and it's in my blood and my bread that football, and I've been to more football than F1 and obviously blah blah blah, but I love both sports. I'm going to the F1 again in July to Silverstone. I will be going because I want to go, and people are going to say, oh, you're just a hater, you hate on Codemasters. I'm not a hater on Codemasters. I want Codemasters to succeed, because if Codemasters succeed, I succeed. Because the better the game is, the better I enjoy the game, which means that I can make more content, which means my channel grows. You look at when Devilo's Journey comes out, my channel has grown around that. When Bianchi's Road to Red Bull was working, that's how my channel started really on F1. You know, these are the sort of things that people don't understand. If Codemasters are doing good games, and I do well in my own way. People seem to think that I'm a try-hard on YouTube. I just want to enjoy YouTube, and I don't make videos just to make money, because I make absolutely nothing on these videos. I make the same amount of money as probably a homeless person who sits... In fact, a homeless person who sits on the street probably makes more money through begging than I do from sitting on my computer on Sony Vegas and editing a video about a fictional character who drives around a track. I want to enjoy this game, and I would quit YouTube in a blink if F1 2014 was more fun. I would sell my channel just so F1 2015 is a good game. That's how much I want it to work. Because as an F1 fan, I sit on this game and I want to be like Lewis Hamilton. And a kid who buys this game, who gets it, isn't going to understand because they're going to think, oh, I'm like Lewis Hamilton. But I want to sit behind there and I want to feel like I'm Lewis Hamilton, because that's the ultimate dream. I want to feel like Hamilton or Rosberg or Alonso, whoever you support. You can support bloody Danny Kvyat, you can support Carlos Sainz Jr. I don't care who you support. You have to look at the sensible things here and the points I brought up in this video, and I want you to understand. And if I get a single comment in that comment section below, and people are probably going to say it's sarcastic now, so don't say it's sarcastic like a stupid child. I don't want people saying, well, you should think better about Codemasters. You should think, well, maybe they're going to do a good job. You shouldn't be a hypocrite and say these things before anything happens. I will say what I like. That is what YouTube is for. If Codemasters say that I'm a bad person or block me or doing anything, I think that sums up who Codemasters are, because they can't take constructive criticism. I'm not going to badmouth Codemasters. I mean, Luke Spring was a fantastic guy. He always helped me out whenever I needed something, whenever I asked him. Great guy. He's left the company now. I don't really know anyone who's at Codemasters anymore, personally. I've never met them personally, I never probably will meet them personally, unless of course they gain 100,000 subscribers and I've become the biggest YouTube F1 channel, which is never going to happen, because I seem to have a little name on me now, where I'm outspoken. I'm talking the truth there. Codemasters need to fix their game, and I think that's pretty much where we're going to end this video. Leave your opinion down below. I'm more than willing to listen to it. I'm excited to hear what you have to say. F1 2015 so far, I'm going to give it a rating out of 1 out of 10, because all we've seen is 3 screenshots, and let's be honest, 2 of them are exactly what we've seen from F1 2012, 13, 14, maybe even 2010 as well. It's just a cinematic shot of a bollard where you are, and then the pit stops are a little bit different, and then it's a cinematic shot. You know, maybe it looks a bit sharper, but, you know, when you've got the money they have and they're using, you would expect it to look decent. Leave your opinions down below, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time.